A new threat is emerging in one of the world's most important shipping lanes. Yemen's Iran-aligned Houthi militia on Monday declared a naval blockade against Saudi Arabia. What does this latest escalation mean for the Iran conflict and for the global economy? Yemen sits on the Bab el-Mandeb Strait, a vital gateway to the Red Sea. Any disruption there could worsen the energy crisis and open a new front in the Iran-US conflict.
Really, the knock-on implications are huge. Energy prices, food prices, cost of transport, inflation in general. The same as what we had at the beginning, but maybe just adding a little bit on because we've blocked another escape valve for energy.
Iran's partial blockade of the Strait of Hormuz following US and Israeli strikes disrupted oil exports from the Gulf, pushing up prices and rattling global energy markets. Saudi Arabia responded by rerouting more than 70% of its crude exports through its Red Sea port of Yanbu, with shipments surging in recent weeks. With the Red Sea serving as an alternative export route, traffic through the Bab el-Mandeb Strait has risen, with millions of barrels of oil passing through the waterway every day. However, the Houthis said on Thursday they had struck 2 Saudi oil tankers in the Red Sea with drones and missiles, heightening fears of disruption to oil supplies. Some ships are already looking for alternatives. On Wednesday, 4 tankers changed course in the Red Sea after being warned to avoid Saudi ports. 2 are now signaling the Suez Canal as their new destination, according to ship tracking data.
Some of the more risk-tolerant shippers may continue to go via the Bab el-Mandeb and take the risk, but more likely is we'll see shipments rerouted north through the Suez Canal. So what that does is adds a lot of time for energy flows to Asia, as we need to go into the Mediterranean, around Africa, around the Cape of Good Hope, and that basically doubles journey times.
Das says rerouting comes at a cost: longer journeys, higher freight rates, and smaller cargo volumes. As with a blockade of the Strait of Hormuz, any closure of the Bab el-Mandeb Strait would raise costs for consumers.
Ultimately, the costs will be passed on to consumers. One of the key things to note about the Bab el-Mandeb blockage is we also see a lot of diesel, flow out through there. So the cost of manufacturing, so the cost of finished goods to the consumer is going to rise. And if this blockage is maybe sort of a week or 2, we could maybe ride past the worst of it. But anything around sort of 3 weeks to a month, we'll start feeling those pinches.